Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, as you can already tell from the title, I'm still talking about all things hair, just because the love I got on this pink hair video was insane. I was not expecting it. Obviously there were a couple of haters and people with their own different opinions that nobody asked for, but for the most part it was amazing love. And I'm so happy that you guys loved the video, you guys loved the color. If you can tell, I'm already losing color because, as I already told you guys in the previous video, if you've not seen that video, please do check it out. I'll leave it down below or somewhere above here. I said it was a temporary tint, so every time I wash my hair I lose color, so that is what is going on right now. I'll be refixing the color, it's not a big deal, but for this video I just wanted to come and tell you guys what to expect or what to do to prepare your hair for an intense bleaching process. This was highly requested on my Instagram and I thought, why not? I'm a generous god after all, so why not? So if you would like to know, like, I just had a couple tips, nothing too insane, but just for the purpose of this video basically is to help you not get any damage when you decide to bleach or color your hair. So let's get started. Let's get started. Bye. So the first thing that I would highly recommend is to just let your natural hair grow. So I've been natural for about 3 years now and I've always wanted pink hair, but I just felt like if I colored or bleached my hair in the first year when I went natural, it just wasn't healthy. So I decided to wait for 3 years. Yes, I probably waited for 3 years, not because I did not think I could color my hair in the first year, because it grew super fast. I have great hair, great genes for hair, but I just wanted it to be strong enough, so to speak. So I decided to wait for 3 years just to monitor the growth of my hair and to see what I like best, to have a stable routine, so to speak. So I waited a very long time, 3 years in my case, before I could color my hair. I felt like if you colored it immediately, it was still growing, basically like a baby, so you want to let it grow before you do something harsh to it. Does that make any sense? So that was just my own idea. I don't know if there's a scientific reason to it. It was just something that made sense to me and I stuck to it. If you have very soft hair, like your hair is very soft, I would not recommend bleaching your hair, just because I feel like bleaching hair softens your hair. So if your hair is already soft and you go ahead to bleach it, I will not be held responsible for whatever happens. So if your hair is super soft, I don't know how to help you. You probably need to seek professional help from a hairstylist or someone that studied this thing. I would not recommend doing it at home, just because I have no idea how it's done. I just did it on my coa's hair. Like, you guys know already the deal with my hair. My hair is super strong. It's the hardest thing in the world and it's very full. And again, genes matter a lot in this situation. Just because I colored my hair or I bleached it 1 million times does not mean you can go ahead and color your hair or bleach it 1 million times. Different hair, different strokes, different folks. So just bear that in mind. And also, it's also important, since I'm around this area, to also talk about a strand test. Before you go ahead and bleach your entire head, you want to take a piece of hair from the back or possibly in the middle of your hair and do a strand test. A strand test means that you're going to see how the product takes onto your hair, the length of time you need to wait, because some instructions on the pack can tell you to wait 30 minutes and you find out that you have to wait an hour for a color to hold onto your own hair. So it's important to do a strand test just so you avoid any higgy haga. That's the second thing that I forgot to actually mention in my hair color video, is that you cannot go really light in one day. If you're trying to bleach your hair and you probably have black hair naturally like I do, you don't want to bleach your hair twice in the same day. Like, no hairdresser, no hairstylist, nobody is going to advise you to do such thing. So I forgot to mention it in that video, so I'm mentioning it right now. I colored my hair once at night, and I got that honey brown color. I wasn't satisfied with it because it was just too dark for me, and I needed to go platinum or something close to platinum blonde. So I waited 2 weeks to bleach it again. So you want to, like, bleaching hair is no joke. You need time, you need patience, and it's very funny that I'm talking about patience because I'm like the most impatient person on earth. So you need time, you need patience, and you need money. Bleaching hair is no joke. Coloring your hair is no joke, especially if you have natural hair. If you want to color your hair, you need to know that it's expensive, and like just getting the products that you need and everything. But we'll get to that right away. So I bleached my hair once. I had the ugly color, and then I bleached it like 2 weeks after, just because I felt like, yo, this hair needed to chill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So thirdly, you want to make sure that you don't wash your hair before you bleach it. So for example, I bleached my hair on a Friday night. 2 weeks before the day that I bleached my hair, I made sure not to wash my hair. So to speak, I took out my braids on Friday and I did not wash my hair. I didn't even comb it. If you can go back to the video, you see that my hair was still in like the braid out pattern. I did not comb my hair, I did not wash it, nothing. You probably should comb your hair because I had a tough time detangling, but that's not the point. You don't want to wash your hair because you still want the natural oils in your hair to help as a barrier and like a pH bonder when you're bleaching your hair. Again, bleaching hair is very, very intense, and you want to be careful as possible when bleaching your hair. So make sure not to wash your hair days. I recommend 1 week before you bleach your hair. Like, don't do it, fam. Don't wash your hair. Just let the oils in your hair stay put. I know it can be disgusting, it could be gross, but your hair will thank you later. Okay? Another thing is that you should know that bleaching or coloring your hair is going to loosen your curls. So this was actually the most annoying thing that I got on that video. People were talking about my hair not being 4C, like it was 4B, it was 4A, the caption was misleading. My hair is 4C, fam. The fact that I bleached my hair made the curls loose, and it turned it into a 4B. So bleaching hair loosens the texture. So if you have a 4C and you do the kind of bleaching that I did on my hair, you probably end up with a 4B hair. It doesn't stop your hair from being a 4C, because when all is said and done, when the entire bleaching process is old, you still get back a 4C. Any hair that grows back out of my hair now, like the roots, they're growing in a 4C manner. So if that is some sort of concern for you, like you don't want to lose the texture of your hair, you don't want to change your curl pattern, just bear that in mind, because bleaching hair does mess with the texture of your hair. Like for me, it wasn't a big deal because I just wanted colored hair, fam. Like it wasn't a big deal. If I wanted bantu knots, I could still put my hair in bantu knots, and if I wanted a puff, I could still put my hair in a puff. So that wasn't a big deal for me, but just keep that in mind in case it's something that you're worried about. Also, during the bleaching process, I strongly advise you not to use hot water or warm water to wash off the bleach, just because bleaching is a very hot process and sometimes it could burn. So it's not recommend, like it doesn't make any logical sense to put hot water on your hair while you're taking off your bleach. I suggest using lukewarm water to wash it off at first, and then going back in with cold water, just because it cools down your scalp and doesn't make your scalp go crazy and all that stuff. So use cold water when you're taking off your bleach, because bleaching hair is so expensive. Most times it damages your hair, especially when you do it at home. You want to actually like be very, very disciplined when it comes to your routine, and you obviously want to switch up some products. If you've not seen my video on how I take care of my colored hair, please do check it out. It will be in the description bar or somewhere above here in form of a card. You want to have a very, very strict routine, because ultimately you want to control damage, you also want to prevent it, and then you want to make sure that your hair is still healthy even while being colored. So you would basically look for hair reconstructing products or restructure products that basically claim to help with damage or damage care. And if you want to check out that video, I highly recommend it. It's super easy. Everything that I used is super affordable, and it's something that you can get like anywhere you are in the world. So I would highly recommend you check out that video. And yeah, that's basically the only thing that I think is super important for when you want to color your hair or bleach it. Any other thing, I think you can figure it out on your own, but just these basic tips are just things that I feel like are not said enough in the natural hair community, and I thought, why don't I bring it to you guys? You know, love you. I love you. Okay, I'm beginning to do the most now. I'm just gonna go and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.